Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, home of the Maryland Terrapins. Fans have been eager for this clash coming up in what some affectionately refer to as the Snake Pit. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the New Mexico State Aggies, taking on a team from the ACC, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Terrapins will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So New Mexico State's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to... if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
The Aggies racing to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Slings it downfield. Makes the catch. It's Parks. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in.
There he goes. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Wants to throw. It's Washington. Fires to the big fella. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Scott. And they're able to get him on the ground. And the Terrapins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. With the catch, it's Webb. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Off the play fake. Hit as he throws. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got a man, it's Scott. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Good enough for first down.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after after that first quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. Throwing right. Finds a man by himself. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
First and goal, Maryland.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Maryland!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed over the middle, it's Parks. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Gresham. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
First down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Stanley. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Just keeps slinging it. Got it in the middle. It's Stanley. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Wells. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They're going to go to the air on third and short. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Washington. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Gets it down to the 13-yard line as they try to score before the half.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand. Now you have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it on the move. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The snap sets up to throw. Touchdown, Aggies! Fitted in the window for the score.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a first half, and now you got a chance to tie this football game up.
setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. LSU managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. Don't blame the gumbo there in Baton Rouge this week. These Tigers are to blame for this one being this close. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Catch in the middle, it's Humphrey. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast.
The Aggies will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's McLaurin. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. The give on the option. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. The Terrapins line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Off play action on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Using his legs, it's Stanley. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. New Mexico State lines up quickly.
I love this running back and the job he does once he has the ball in his hands on this screen pass. He was real patient. You got to allow these 300-pound offensive linemen to sort of collect themselves and stammer down the field and try to block some of these linebackers and DBs. And that's exactly what the running back did. Great job with patience.
To the ground with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. It would be nice to pick up a few yards on 3rd down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. The offense has plenty of time in this final period. They'll try to break this tie. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dropping back, it's Washington. Guard in the backfield, it's Smith. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. And the Terrapins really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Finds a tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
And that's a first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They just keep firing. Snagged in the middle, it's Scott. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now from inside the red zone. He caught it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. Defense has to use a timeout, and this call will be big. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage, now 3rd and goal from the 2. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Number 46 on the field goal.
And this one is perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent, looking ahead to next season. But that's next season.